Somebody just hit me in a message, and they said, "Berean, you don't understand. Christians worship a dog." So of course I want to know where this stuff is going, but they want, all right, explain it to me. They want to get into the whole explanation. Um, the white man was in the Caucasus Mountains and he had the dogs in the mountains with him, and the dog became his best friend. And the Caucasus Mountains are near Germany. If you look at the German word dog, it's God spelt backwards. God is dog spelt backwards, and therefore the Christians worship God as a dog. Black people, this is not how we play the game. This is not how it goes. There's so much crazy stuff between these memes and the comments that's coming in. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm gonna try to explain something. If I met Serena Williams and I gave her a racket and I gave her a basketball and I drove her to Yankee Stadium and told her to do what she do, she's gonna look at me like this is not how we do it. You're changing the rules to the game. You're making up your own stuff. And with these memes and the stuff that people are saying on the internet, y'all are making up y'all own rules. Y'all not doing proper research. Y'all not doing, you know how I'm going to try to help y'all out a little bit. One way that you can tell if somebody is at least understanding research is if they have books. Believe it or not, I know we're living in the time of the internet and everything. A lot of people don't like to buy books. A lot of people like to learn on videos. That's not how scholarship works. Can you use the internet? Yes, you can use the internet, but you need to read journals. You need to read books by professionals in the field. This is what we talk about in Sunday Seminary. I often bring this out. What do I mean in the field? What do I mean that this is not how we play the game? Dr. Boyce Watkins, I believe he has an MBA. That's a business. That's a master's in business. He can talk to me about retirement. He can talk to me about maybe day trading, finances, how stock and Wall Street and mutual funds. Dr. Boyce Watkins is a professional at that. That's his field. That's his lane. He can talk to me, or Omar Johnson, that they say has a degree in child psychology. They can't talk to me about the DSS and the history of it. They're not Dead Sea Scrolls scholars. Do y'all understand? There's a way that scholars do what they do. It's just so crazy to me. Somebody else posted something, they had me tagged in it, and it was talking about I guess they already figured out now. We understand sources. Gerald Massey is lying. Kersey Gradesworld, 16 crucified Savior. Heru didn't have 12 disciples. Wasn't born of a virgin. He wasn't a teacher like the rabbinical, like Christ was in the first century. And now that they understand that they can't give us that, they trying to give us something else. Another sister hit me and tagged me in the post, and they were saying something about Abraham come from Brahma, and Brahma is Hinduism. Therefore, the Old Testament comes from Hinduism. I said, where is the book? Let me get to the book. I don't like when I start talking to people and they can't quote no books. When we talk basketball, y'all know all about Kobe Bryant. Y'all know about the weaves and the new bags coming out. Y'all know all Louis and Gucci and everything. Call of Duty, the new Xbox, the code. Y'all know all of that. But when it comes to scholars in the field, people can't quote scholars in the field. But y'all could talk Super Bowl all day, 49ers and the Giants and all of y'all could talk for hours, and y'all could say names, how much each quarterback and making, and how much they made at the Super Bowl, and the value of the ring, and what coach played for where. Y'all know all of that. But when it comes to scholarship, when it comes to research, y'all gotta step it up. There's rules, there's a way that we do what we do. Boyce Watkins, his degree, I think it's an MBA. He can talk business. He can't. If we went somewhere and there was someone in Yale and they were lecturing on Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, on classical civilizations, Dr. Boyce Watkins would have to sit in the audience with me and listen to who's lecturing up there that has a degree in the field, that wrote and spoke and taught for 27 years, 19 years in that field of Greek civilization. That's their area. We say it all the time. The guy that put the tent in the windows around the corner, I don't want him to remodel a house. This is just how he is because that's not his area. I do construction. I have a drill. You'll be crazy to ask me to give you a root canal. That's not how the game goes. We know it with everything else, but people don't know it with scholarship. Back to that other thing. She said on the post, I don't know who said he quoted from, but she said this guy's one of her teachers and all of that stuff. All right, I'm going to listen. Brahma from Abraham. If you put the A-B in front of Brahma, it's Abraham. And y'all, and what the other dude said, believe. He said the white man ain't hiding nothing. The white man is trying to tell you, because in the word believe is lie, L-I-E. They're telling you that it is a lie, that you're believing a lie. I'm done right now with Facebook and YouTube. I'm done. You're going to take a Sanskrit word and you're going to take an old Hebrew word and try to make it English and prove that the name Abraham, which is English, has to do with Hinduism? I'm good. I am good. That's not how we play the game, y'all. It doesn't go like that. That's not scholarship. I'm Berean.